Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my Korean study routine. Just because, I did recently start studying Korean again, and so I wanted to share how I'm going about that. I kind of have a thing for myself from like 30 minutes a day of Korean, so I want to kind of show how that's going for me. So yeah, because it's fall here. And fall did not come to play because I'm feeling like it's already winter. So now I'm nervous for winter because I'm freezing. I'm about to go make another cup of tea because I can't. It's so cold. It's so cold. So because of the fact that Korean is my second language that I'm learning, for me it's very important that, I find a way to make a time for it and I find a way to make it work for me. Now this is not, obviously, in life you're going to change the way you approach things. This is just how I'm doing it for now. But I will say that I want to find something different. The truth is I want to do more of like a comprehensible input type of thing going on with Korean, but it's just not working for me right now. There's not a lot of resources for that, and the things that I have found, I don't actually like them. I find them to be very boring. Very, very boring. And so, yeah, it's not looking too good on that front. So this is just kind of the routine that I've made for myself, given the resources that I have and kind of just what's working for me. I've made it very simple where I just want to hit 3 things. Number 1, vocabulary. Number 2, grammar. And number 3, listening. Now, for me, I'm doing vocabulary just kind of like in a flashcardy type of way, just because from learning Spanish, I kind of realized the best way for me to learn is through saying the words and then hearing them again later. So whenever I do flashcards, it's not so much for me to remember or like memorize. It's more like a way for me just to kind of get familiar with vocabulary. Number 2, grammar. Spanish. Korean is so different from English. And so yes, I do study grammar whenever it comes to Korean. However, I do it in a very simple way. Like every few days I have a new grammar point that I work with, and I found a website that is very simple. It's not even a website. It's literally somebody's Tumblr. And they're teaching you Korean grammar. Now, not everybody would like this because it is somebody who has learned Korean that's teaching us Korean. Personally, I don't mind that. I know some people don't prefer that and they like to be taught by a native themselves. I kind of enjoy being taught by somebody who learned because they kind of get it, especially somebody who learned from your native language, because then they can explain it in a way that might make sense to you. So yeah, I like it. I don't know about using this resource forever, but I'm going to continue using it for now. There's a resource I really want to check out. I haven't yet, but I'm going to do that like sometime today. I kind of mentioned it in another video, but it's like a syllabus for Korean classes. Like you can look that up and like find it and kind of it'll give you some ideas of what to work with. So I do want to kind of look at that just to kind of have a better flow of things. And then last is my listening. And to be honest with you, I get all of my listening through K-dramas. At the end of the day, I do feel very strongly about this because of my interest in K-dramas. And it is native content, but I want to kind of learn more about the refold method because from my understanding they use a lot of native content from the beginning. I don't fully understand it yet, but I'm kind of thinking I might go with the refold method or something similar to it to learn Korean within the next few months here, just because there's not so much of a comprehensible input, or at least any that I like that would be sustainable for me. So I'm thinking the refold method might be the next best thing. But I've been listening to Korean dramas for over 10 years. For that, I can say I feel very confident in the way Korean sounds. And I feel very confident in just like, I don't know, just being able to listen to Korean. What I lack is the vocabulary. Obviously, I lack the knowledge. And so, yeah, those are my 3 things that I'm doing right now that are part of my 30-minute Korean routine. Obviously though, the listening part is not 30 minutes, but it doesn't even count as studying because it's just like relaxing. Like I like the K-dramas, I enjoy them. So yeah, and I'm not doing anything fancy with them right now because it's just too early. So I'm really just getting like the listening out of it. Eventually, I think I'll go back and like re-listen or re-watch K-dramas that I've seen in the past, but like I'll do it with like the Korean subtitles and then like without subtitles and yada yada yada. But for right now, I'm a little bit too baby beginner for that. Oh, speaking of that, I hate being a beginner. Like, I don't like it. Like, I genuinely don't like it. Like, I don't like not knowing things. I don't find it fun and motivating to learn more. I find it very, like, dreadful and, like, something I don't look forward to. Like, it's more fun for me to learn more when I have a foundation. And it's like technically I have a foundation in Korean, which is why I haven't given up yet, which is why I'm still going strong with this, because being a beginner is not enjoyable for me. It's not at all. Okay, so literally I'm on this Tumblr, apopofkorean.tumblr.com, literally. Like, y'all, I'm eating this up for real. Like, it's just so, like, organized and, like, to the point, and, like, I appreciate that so much because this is how my brain works if I'm gonna sit down and learn grammar, like, point blank period. Okay, so you can see here, like, how nicely everything is, like, organized. Right now, I'm just working through the beginner stuff. A lot of it is just review for me. But by the time I get down here, it's going to be new. So once I get to upper beginner, it's going to be new content. But for now, I'm literally just kind of taking back, finding what's in the depths of my brain from when I used to study Korean many, many years ago. So yeah, I like it a lot. So this is the lesson I'm about to be on. And like, you could just see, like, it's very nice, short, and to the point. You get some vocabulary. They explain how it's used. They give you different examples of how you might see it. And so yeah, I enjoy this a lot, and I would definitely recommend if you want something that's just like straight and to the point like this. They're not overly long, and it's just like a grammar point here and there every week can go a long way. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. This is what I use. And yeah, something that is very important in my language learning routine is music. So let me just go ahead and show you what I'm listening to right now. So this is my little playlist I've been into. I would think it's good for any occasion, but especially where I'm living, it is now fall, and I just feel like Twilight is sort of a fall vibe. This playlist is so good. It is a comfort playlist. Like, I just be in my room late at night. Not really late at night. I mean, like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., you know, with my little mug of tea and just working through my Korean grammar. So yeah, if this is a vibe for you, I would rec. Yes, it's true. I am a Twilight girly until the end. I do not care. Team Edward until the day I die. Literally I do not care. Anyways, here's my little kitty. Her name is Patita. She likes the little thing on my phone. But anyways, this is, you know, my little pens in here. And this is what I like to use to get my grammar down in Korean. And I just basically go through and just like write what is relevant to me. I'll make little notes if there's any vocabulary that I don't recognize. I'll make sure to write that down as well. But yeah, so this is where I get my vocabulary at A Pop of Korean. Whenever you go to the master list, like shows you everything that you could possibly get, but for some reason it has not been working. Like, I don't understand. So what I've been doing instead is just like looking up the names on Google, like A Pop of Korean vocabulary list, and then I'll just get this link because this one refuses to work.
덩치 차이가 있는 여자가 남자를 집어던진다는 건 실제로 쉽지가 않아요. 그러니까 상대가 전혀 예측 못한 순간에 한 번에 해요.
So yeah, that just really gives you an idea of what I've been doing to introduce Korean back into my life. Really, it's a very simple routine. Of course, with time, I'll build on it. And really, like I said in the beginning, I'm definitely looking to go in a different direction. But right now, this is what I have to work with until I get a little bit more educated on other things that I can do and just find different resources that could help me. This is where I'm at with Korean. And then also, I did not mention speaking, and that's just because it's just way too early to speak. Now, I'm not one of those people that thinks at all that you should have thousands of hours before you start to speak, but I just don't have enough Korean right now to even be able to talk for 30 seconds. Speaking is not on my list yet, but eventually it will be once I become more confident in what I can you know, produce, but for now, no. And eventually I do want to take classes in Korean, but that will be in a while. So yeah, this is just where I'm at to start. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one.